Hello, this is One Idea a Day, AI in Agriculture, and we are speaking today about germination count. And you will probably say me that we already spoke about germination count, but yes, I agree. And somewhere on top of the right corner, I can't understand where is it, but it's right corner. For me, it's here, but probably for you it will be on the other side. We will have the link to the previous video, which explains the germination count. But again, today I will have the reminder of it, and as usual, we will speak briefly about the problem and then about something else in depth, which I wanted to highlight for you, to point your attention on. Just give me a second, I'll share my screen. Here we are. This is our germination count, and you have seen this. Point too much attention on it, but just reminder that manual counting of seedlings which have been germinated and also the empty cells without any germination seedling is pretty time-consuming job for one of the employees or for yourself. So smart technologies can help you. And here, when I had this previous video, I mentioned the count, and you can see here that we have 240 seedlings because we have 20 per 20. And also we had 223 germinated and empty cells were 17. So based on these numbers, we see that germination rate is 92%. It's very good result. So well done, guys who grow this. Regarding this information, what I want to tell you, that it is possible not just to have this count on overall basis on the tray, but also we got a request from one of the growers who was saving the material, saving the tray. So the organization had big tray and they wanted to have a few varieties in the same tray. That's why they wanted to know the germination per row. And it was quite a new, let's say, task for us, because before we just were focused on the full picture. And now we needed to calculate what they asked for. So basically we did it, and on the left hand side it's just visualization, so it's not related to previous, so it's not this organization who asked, but my goal was to demonstrate you how it looks like, how germination per row looks like, germination rate as well as numbers. So you can see what have been calculated, and based on this data, yes, it was converted in CSV, so they continued work on their trial and they just brought this data into the pipeline. And on the right hand side, as usual, I demonstrate how we count, what we count. These are captured from the tray for this company, and I just enlarged them. And also, as you can see, 1.20 means that the confidence level is 1. So we are sure that the seedling is present in the cell. But also what is interesting, that in some of them the seedling is not straight in the middle of the cell. So sometimes it could be a challenge, specifically if we saw, on the other case, it's not here, but we saw that sometimes the crops, they are germinated in not just one but a few seedlings. So this may create a new challenge. So in my next video I will explain how we work with this approach as well. If I will have an opportunity, I will even show you, because why I am showing just specific cases and sometimes the same screenshots, I will explain you, because it's all about commercial information and confidential information. With every company which we work with, we sign the agreement. It calls non-disclosure agreement, and we promise that their data is secured, it's not shared with public, and it can be shared only based on the written permission. And I believe it's very important to be proper partners, and this is my proud that we are keeping our promise. So thank you so much. No other lectures regarding data security, data analysis and data sharing. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be something else.